Hi, my name is Lucas Miranda, and I'm going to answer the questions regarding the assignment course reflection week 7. And I'm going throughout the questions, and the first question that I'm going to answer is, what was the biggest impact this course had in our life, this block? And I believe that the biggest impact was in my. There were two things that happened during this course that helped me and my entire family. First one was about dealing with finances because we were um, dealing with many bills, and I was able to build like a budget app that would be used to follow up our expenses, even those small expenses and purchases. And we are using these to follow financial plans so we can reduce our costs and our credit card um how I say that bills. And the second thing was my spiritual life. With my project, I decided to read the Book of Mormon, not only read, but to study the Book of Mormon every day. And here it is. I am now in second 5:30, and I'm studying every day the scriptures, and it is on my desk. And that helped me spiritually, helped my increase my ability to receive revelation and to feel the spirit. The second question was, after completing this course, how would you now adjust your personal mission statement? Uh, okay, I'm back. So I believe that um, I will adjust my personal mission statement to be a better leader at home, especially because my son, I have a son that will be born next week. It'll be our first son, and during these times with big changes, for a family, just like a birth of a son, I need to be closer to God, even closer to God, because I need to help not only my son with his challenges, but also I need to receive revelation to raise him. So, yep, I will adjust my personal statement so he can be a better leader at home and to be closer to God to receive revelation. 'Cause how do and the third question is, how did this course help you grow closer to your Heavenly Father in Jesus Christ? I believe that I already answered this question in my first question, but the most meaningful change that happened to me was studying the Book of Mormon every day. Although I was reading the Come and Follow Me every week, not every week to be honest, I felt that my spiritual life was not priority. I was going to church. I was doing what I needed to do in my callings, but working at two jobs and having a pregnant wife made me feel exhausted sometimes. But the first thing that the course taught me was to take accountability for my actions and for my spiritual life without giving excuses for the things that I was not doing. And the second thing that I did was take an action right after I took accountability for my uh, spiritual life, I made a decision to be closer to God without excuses. And then I started studying the scriptures every day without distractions. Every day, it has been the first thing that I do in my day. I wake up, I pray to God, and then I sit on my chair and I study the scriptures. And that had impact in my life in a way that I cannot describe because I was able to receive revelation. I had my questions answered, and I felt that God is with me even when I thought that he was not. So, yes, I believe that I answered all the three questions.